close as you can to the heat. Now you can see we've got significant heat and it's only a little fire.
What we want to do is to engage with the community, and we wanted to, I suppose, engage with the community face to face. So after a number of meetings we had at the station, we thought the best way was to actually letterbox our residents and invite them to the station and really help them to help themselves and educate them on what to do when the bushfire arrives, and more importantly, how to prepare themselves before that actually happens.
My husband actually did the Firewise training last year, so we decided that it was pretty important that I do the training as well when there was an opportunity.
Yeah, I'm worried about bushfire because we've got trees all around our house. We've got a 100-metre driveway that goes down into the bush. So, yeah, we've got to learn how to fight the fires.
As I said, I haven't got clues. I don't know what to expect really today, but I've probably come out 100% more wiser than I was at the moment.
When you move into one of these outlying regions where it's hobby farms and sort of semi-rural area, people learn and need to depend upon one another a lot more. The neighbourhoods and the friendships become much more real. Their kids all travel together on the school bus. They know one another from the local shopping centre. Their properties are fairly large and they often need to help one another out with property clearance or odd jobs around the place and so on. And so friendships and a neighbourly spirit is much easier and more natural to develop in a semi-rural area.
What we hope is residents can be confident about the bushfire season and really understand their risks and understand what they can do to really, I suppose, mitigate against those risks and how they can help themselves and really make some decisions very early, not 5 hours before the fire comes, more 5 weeks, 5 months before.
Kenthurst Brigade is one of the numerous brigades in the rural fire service. The volunteers are unpaid. They're all members of the local community, just like yourselves. Today is all about preparation. In fact, if there was 3 things that it was about, it was preparation, preparation and preparation. Because the better prepared we are to manage the environment in which we live, to look after our homes and to act ourselves in the case of a bushfire, the more certain we are of safeguarding our property and our person and our family.
It was well presented, so informative. Fire behaviour, pile reduction, look, countless things. And I've got the booklet as well.
We've got glasses, just a book, and got water bottle.
Kenthurst has certainly been a leading brigade when it comes to, I suppose, educating the community and providing Firewise messages. And in fact, this program was on the back of a federal grant that Kenthurst was successful in achieving. And we've done now 12 sessions, highly successful sessions, and each session on a Saturday and Sunday we've been educating around about 25 to 30 residents on each session.
Now the first example is a home here which is built down into the bush. It's down off the ridge because this family wanted to get close to the bushland environment. The house is actually protected by 2 concentric layers of sprinkler systems. Those sprinkler systems are each run by a pump, a 6 horsepower pump, and the 2 pumps are housed in the garage. And those pumps draw off a 100,000 litre water tank, which is that concrete tank you can see up the top. Now that is enough capacity for those sprinkler systems to literally run all day on full capacity.
You don't have to pull it very hard, but at night.
To purchase a pump, but then the practical side of it, to know what to purchase, and you get into the shop and people start telling you this, that and something else, and you don't know whether you're doing the right thing. So yeah, it just gives you a bit more confidence to go in and actually purchase the things that you need.
Getting to use the pumps for a starter, learning a little bit about them. We've been talking about buying a pump for the last 5 years. We're definitely going to buy one now.
It's good. I picked up a few good hints. I thought I knew a bit about it, but I knew I would learn something new, especially over time. So yes, I did pick up some good ideas.
So we're going to light this pile here, and then Lorraine is going to control it. Because once the heat gets into it, even though it's just leaves and twigs, the flame height will get up about 3 or 4 metres, which could get towards those trees. Now you can see we've got significant heat and it's only a little pile. You can see that radiant heat, you can see why we're talking about good cotton clothing and the mask and the goggles. So step up as close as you feel comfortable.
Like standing just as close as I could, it was just like burning my face, and it's not even that big, so that's pretty scary when you see the sort of pictures on the television of how high the flames are.
She's got the sheet in front of her, hands behind, very good. Slowly, slowly, so she doesn't walk on the sheet. Comes to the fire. Take your time, line it up very carefully. Go closer if you feel comfortable, throw it away from you.
I've learnt a lot of things, and I mean, I really should have done this last year, but I'm so glad I came. It was good to do a real live, have the real life practical experience of it. Absolutely. So yeah, I will know what to do in the event of a fire at home.
Really, I've learnt so much from that. I just didn't think about the check in the loft, and 8 hours after a fire and 2 hours before a fire with the embers. It was amazing. Just so much things I've got to do when I get back home, and just housekeeping, maintenance of the property.
But it was interesting. We learned a lot actually. We learned how to save ourselves and animals in fires, and how to protect our house as well. So it's good.
I learned a lot, obviously, and there's things that I thought I wouldn't even think about when a fire came. But yeah, I learned a lot. And we do have animals as well, so we've got to think about them. And
yeah. Just got to go through and work it all out.
Yep.
It's been great. Very empowering, actually. Surprisingly so, like just playing with pumps. And
the simplicity of just being able to put out a small fire, which makes a big difference if you can just use a blanket and away you go. You've saved the house or saved the property.
At the end of each workshop day, when people graduate, as they do, as associate members of the brigade, they not only feel a sense of pride and confidence in their achievements, but they can stand around and have a soft drink and a sausage sizzle and get to know their neighbours and start swapping ideas and so forth.
These are our 3 water tanks, and they're actually operated with an electric pump. But after doing the fire brigade fire safety course, we decided that we should get a petrol pump, because if the power went off we wouldn't have any power. So my husband got the pump and rigged it all up, and he also got the attachments to fit with the fire trucks. I think that's what he said, all the nozzles. And then we've got instructions down here in case we forget how to use it, and in case we have other visitors which come and help us to fight the fires. And it's all ready to go. We've cleared a lot of the undergrowth through the bush just to make it safe, I suppose. And we've got the water tanks, and we've also got a kit prepared with clothing and with the goggles and the hats and the buckets ready, and the blankets and all the things that we learnt on the course that we need to get ready for fighting the fires outside. And then within the house we've got the ladder, we've got the fire extinguishers, the torches, and we've got seals around the house, especially around the garage doors. We've got these special weather seals and around the doors. And we've also put gutter guard on the roof. So yeah, we think we're ready.
For more information about preparing for bushfires, you can visit your local rural fire station, fire control centre, or visit the RFS website for tips and advice on how to prepare for this fire season.